This will be for the con assignment, Inscribed Angles. So just some notes before we begin. Here we have an inscribed angle, okay? That means the vertex of the angle is on the circle itself and the angle opens up inside the circle. Central angle. The vertex of the central angle is the center of the circle. Okay, and remember that an arc is just like a piece or portion of the circumference. So, the measure of the central angle equals the measure of the intercepted arc. Okay, remember when we say measure, we're talking about the angular measurement. All right, so the measure of the central angle is right here. Let's say the central angle was x degrees. In that case, the measure of this arc in blue, the angular measure, would also be x degrees, okay, because the central angle and the intercepted arc have the same angular measurement. Now for the inscribed angle, which is again right here, the measure of the inscribed angle equals 1/2 of the measure of the intercepted arc, all right? So let's say, for the sake of argument, this arc, again here in blue, let's say the angular measurement was x degrees. In that case, the inscribed angle would be 1/2 of that. So the inscribed angle right here, this angular measurement would just be 1/2 times x degrees. All right, so the inscribed angle is 1/2 of the measure of the intercepted arc. And like we said before, the central angle matches the intercepted arc, so the central angle would once again be x degrees. All right. So notice, if the central angle and the inscribed angle intercept the same 2 points, see that the central angle intercepts points C and B, and the inscribed angle does the same, then the inscribed angle is just going to be 1/2 of the central angle. So if the inscribed angle equals 1/2 of the central angle, we can multiply both sides of this equation by 2 and say that the central angle equals 2 times the inscribed angle. All right, so really it's the same formula, but you can say the central angle equals 2 times the inscribed angle. So if this angle were x, then this angle would be 2x, or 2 times as much. Okay, a circle is centered on point B. A, C, and D lie on the circumference. ABC measures 124. What does ADC measure? Okay, let's label angle ABC at 124. All right, so this angle right here is going to be 124. And we want to find angle D right here. All right. So we can see angle D is an inscribed angle because the vertex is on the circle, and they said B is the center, so this is a central angle. So I'm just going to call this one X. And we know, we said before, the inscribed angle is 1/2 of the central angle. So X is just going to be 1/2 of 124. Okay, multiplying by 1/2 is the same as dividing by 2. 124 divided by 2 is just 62. So just click inside the box and type 62. All right, angle ABC measures 46. What does ADC measure? All right, let's label ABC at 46. So right here we have ABC. This is 46. And this angle here is the central angle because they said B was the center. And now this angle here is an inscribed angle because the vertex is on the circle. All right, and notice both this angle and this angle intercept the same 2 points. All right, so since they intercept the same 2 points, the inscribed angle is going to be half of the central angle. So this one here, we can just call it x, and it's going to be half of this angle right here. So x is just going to be half of 46. And of course, 46 divided by 2 is 23. Just click inside the box and type 23. All right, ADC measures 23. What does ABC measure? Let's label ADC at 23. All right, here's ADC. So this is 23. And since D is on the circle, the vertex is on the circle, this is an inscribed angle. B is the center, so this is a central angle. Okay, we know the inscribed angle is half of the central angle, so the central angle has to be 2 times the inscribed angle. So I'm going to call this one X. All right, this angle is 2 times this angle. So X is just going to be 2 times 23. Which, of course, is 46. So you just click inside the box and type 46. Okay, last one. ADC measures 61, and they want us to find ABC. Let's label ADC at 61. So this is A. DC, this is 61. All right, and they want us to find ABC. Let's label that as X. Since D is the vertex, it's on the circle. This one's the inscribed, and this one is the central angle. They both reach or intercept the same 2 points. The central angle is 2 times as much as the inscribed angle. So X is just going to be 2 times 61, which of course is 122. So you just click inside the box and type 122. All right, so for all of these problems, you're either going to take half, multiply by half, or multiply by 2. So remember, the central angle is 2 times the inscribed. The inscribed is half of the central angle.